one other issue that was very topical, which today brought some few surprises, was the statement of poll. The CI 127 has defined what the statement of poll is and whatever goes on the form. So you cannot change anything on the form unless you go to Parliament to change the form attached to the CI 127. What we saw the Electoral Commission doing was surreptitiously changing some portions of the CI 127 or the statement of poll to insert a system that would allow for people to, abuse the process. Now, this was what they were trying to do. The BVD device has an embedded manual verification system such that if your QR code is scanned and your thumbprint does not verify, your facial verification does not work, you can go through a manual verification. The law stipulates that when you go through that process, there is a need for you to fill a form which will be endorsed by all the agents, for everybody to fill, to have that confidence and believe that indeed you were qualified for manual verification and you voted manual verification. The Electoral Commission today were telling us that they were going to remove the form from there. So if the device, you come and you are not verified by facial or thumbprint, they should just proceed and do your manual verification without necessarily filling the form and getting the consent of the polling agents. Then we rose up, we said, no, this cannot happen because you open the room for abuse. Others will take advantage and they will vote in people's names. And that is an obvious, a challenge with the system. We have raised that challenge last meeting. So if you don't have any other system that will get all the agents to approve of that person voting, then you can simply proceed and get the person to vote in somebody's name. And that is very dangerous. So when we made the point, indeed, for the first time, the MPP supported us on this. In fact, the Electoral Commission was adamant. They were resisting. But when the MPP supported, we came to a common consensus that we should keep the old statement of poll. We shouldn't amend any section and import things that are not in the statement of poll. Indeed, last week we have spoken about some supplementary list, which is extra the polling station register. That supplementary list they claim was 541. Today they are telling us that it has shifted to some 800 and something. We demanded for several minutes that they should mention the exact number. They were not able to mention. They said they will give that register to us on Monday. So it means that this election, we are going into the election with 2 registers. The other one, we do not know the exact number as at yet. We know the 17,029,000. But the second register, we do not know the number. We think this is very dangerous. This is a recipe for disaster. And the Electoral Commission must come frontal on this particular matter. Absolutely no explanation. What they are saying is that some people were pursuing their cases in court and the court has ruled that they should be included. So they were on the multiples list and the court has ruled that they should be included. So that accounts for the addition. But the question is, what is the exact number? As of today, Friday, is the Electoral Commission telling us that they don't know the number of people that the courts have ruled so that they should be added? Now the number is the issue. The register too, we do not have it. From last week, they promised that they were going to supply the register. As of today, we do not have it.
You mean the register for the election?
No, we have the main register. That's why I said we are going into this election with 2 registers. The first one is the certified register, which we have. The second one is the supplementary register that we are raising concerns with. We do not know the number and we do not have it. We have 1 week or less than a week, a little over a week to get into the election. We think that is problematic enough.